In a small town tucked between fog-covered hills stood a dusty old shop, Elias Finch, clockmaker. Few visited anymore. The world no longer cared for gears and pendulums when phones told time more precisely than any clock ever could. But inside, Elias worked quietly every day, surrounded by ticking hearts of brass and glass. Each clock had a story, and he remembered them all. One evening, just before closing, the doorbell jingled softly. A little girl stood there, clutching a broken pocket watch. "My father's," she said. "It stopped the day he left." Elias took it gently, turning it over in his wrinkled hands. The case was cracked, the gears rusted, but something shimmered faintly within. A whisper of old magic, the kind that made time more than just numbers. "This one's special," he murmured. "It doesn't just tell time. It remembers it." The girl tilted her head. "Remembers?" Elias nodded. Every laugh, every heartbeat, every second he carried it. "They're still inside." For 3 nights, Elias worked by candlelight. He replaced gears, polished the case, and finally, with a deep breath, wound it once more. When the girl returned, he handed it back. "Listen closely," he said. She pressed it to her ear and gasped. Inside the steady ticking came faint echoes. Her father's laughter, the creak of his chair, the sound of him saying goodnight. "Pumpkin." Tears sparkled in her eyes. "How did you—" Elias smiled, tired but warm. "Some clocks are meant to hold more than time." She hugged him tightly and ran off into the fog, the watch ticking softly against her heart. When the bell above the door fell silent again, Elias looked around his empty shop. The clocks on the walls ticked in perfect harmony for the first time in years. He smiled, leaned back in his chair, and closed his eyes. In the morning, the townsfolk found the shop quiet. The clocks all still, except one. The little pocket watch. It was ticking,